Welcome to Fly Girls Manifesting, and this is your girl Danielle. I'm back with another video for you guys, and today we're talking about money and how you can actually manifest money during hard times or during the fact that we've had this so-called, issue when it comes to shifting into a higher consciousness. I won't mention any negative words about what it actually is, but I just want to come to you guys and give you a genuine video on how I was able to manifest over $4,000, barely lifting my finger and I also have multiple sources of income. So let's just get into it, okay? Before we get into it though, can you guys like the video and please make sure that you leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart. If you liked it, you can give it a thumbs up or just do something in the comments, because the information that I'm giving you guys is things that I feel from my higher self are coming down to make sure that you and I are on the same path. We are a tribe. We are a community of people. We're building towards our higher selves so that we can vibrate high and not be affected by any dis-ease or any illness. So you gotta give me a thumbs up. You gotta comment. You gotta do some engagement on the channel so that this information can get out, because I'm telling you, I'm tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. So let's get into the video. First and foremost, when I attracted the money that I attracted to me, I did it by establishing a morning routine and a nightly routine. So no matter what I was doing throughout the day, which obviously I was watching my thoughts throughout the day, but no matter what, I started my morning with affirmations. I went over my specific goal, how I wanted it to happen, and I also visualized myself doing little silly things throughout the day, just being happy. I just started my day very, very nice. Music, visualizing. Boom. Also, when I lay my head down, I do the same thing as I'm falling asleep. So the first thing is you establish a morning ritual and a PM ritual of affirmations and of looking over your goals every single day. It's not pleading, it's not begging, it's just looking over your day at the end of the night and starting your day, wanting your day to be a specific way, okay? Number 2, I am a big supporter of your words. Guys, your words are so important. Your word is your wand. Literally, what you speak out of your mouth, it's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So these are the words that I do not use when it comes to money. I don't use the word, I can't afford it. This is too much. I'm broke. I have no money. Like, I don't use any of these words when I refer to my finances or when I refer to things that are coming to me in my life. Instead of using those really, really negative vibrational words, whenever you go to a store, you always look at something. Don't look at the price. Oh, wow, I love that. Yeah, I'm going to get that. Whether you have the money in your pocket to get it or not, just get into the habit of saying, I like that, I'm going to get it. Or I'll circulate my money later, or I'll come back to it later. Just get in the habit of knowing that no matter what, when you go into a store and you see something, that the price is not the issue. It's you knowing that no matter what, if you really wanted that, you could get it. I keep a $100 bill in my wallet so that I am always able to truthfully say I could afford that. I can get that if I wanted to. So your words are very, very powerful. I always use words differently. To say you spend money versus you circulate or exchange money is completely different vibration. I don't use the word spend. So the words that we get rid of is the words that I said, like broke, I can't afford it, I'm sad because I don't have, like anything that you use in a negative connotation towards money, that's a big You're not going to manifest tangible money in your life by using certain words. So you replace them with words like circulate, exchange, purchase. And whenever I go into a store, I always look at an item and know that if I really wanted to, I could afford it. So words are very, very important. I'm talking about words are important to the point where, like, down to using can't, don't, no, should, could. Like, the energy around those words are very, very, very heavy. So when you want to manifest money into your life or abundance, change the way that you relate verbally to your money. Yes, you cannot say that you're broke and then expect to attract anything to you, because subconsciously broke means something very negative to most of us. So I don't use those words. Okay? So what are we on? Number 3 is your inner conversation. This is one of my favorite things to teach, because when you listen to music, the words to the music matter just as much as the actual beat of the music. So when we are listening to things, we are distracted, and so we have inner conversations while we're watching movies, while we're listening to the radio, while we're listening to our favorite song. If you're not paying attention to your thoughts and your inner conversation, you're just letting your thoughts run. And I'm going to link up a video up here, the 955 rule, which basically says 95% of your day, what are you doing? 5% of your day, you meditate, you do your candles, you do your tools, you manifest, you visualize, and then the rest of the day you just go about letting your thoughts wander, and you pretty much put salt on top of all of your beautiful mantras and affirmations that you started the day with. So I'm going to link that up because it's a very important video for you guys to watch, because you have to be mindful of your thoughts and your inner conversation throughout the day. I said to myself, I want to manifest $4,000. That's it. And I was specific in one way and one way only. I wanted it to be ethical, I wanted it to be safe, and I wanted all parties involved to be happy. Because you could manifest money in a negative way, unfortunately, if you're not specific. A lot of us, we want money so bad and we manifest, and then it's through an inheritance, car accident. Not trying to be negative, but I'm just saying. So just make sure you get in the habit of saying you want it to come to you in a very easy, jovial, happy way. And throughout the day, you have to be like a guard with like a stick. And every time a thought comes like, oh, who the hell do you think you are? You can't do that. You know what I do when thoughts come like that to me? I say, excuse me, you can dismiss yourself. Anyway, so yes, actually I can do that, because there are people in this world who have manifested greater things with less than what I have. You just have to flip those thoughts. This becomes a habit as you go throughout your day. In the beginning, it may seem as if it's a little like, oh my God, like I have to really like monitor my thoughts like this. As the time goes on, it becomes your dominant vibration. So, I just tell people, you're in a conversation with yourself. Don't allow anything negative to come to you. Not one thing. I know what you're saying, like, that's impossible. No, it's not. In the beginning, it may seem hard, but as you go, it's not. It really isn't that difficult. You can flip your thoughts as they come to you. That means that you can't be distracted, though. You can't be watching Power and letting your mind run. When I watch movies now, you know what I do? If a scene in a movie triggers me, I'll be like, oh girl, it's just a movie. That's how I watch movies now. I'll be enjoying the movie into it, and then something will happen, I'll be like, oh my God, that's so sad. And I'll be like, uh-oh, EFT tapping. It's just a movie, girl. It's just a movie. And that's how I've trained myself, because you are being subliminally and subconsciously programmed whenever you put your mind on autopilot. So let's learn to be aware of our thoughts. That's how we attract things. But specifically with money, you have to get into the mindset of knowing what money is. And that brings me to my fourth point. Bring it home for y'all. So I play money games. I vibrationally spend money. I will go into a store and say I have $1,000 and I'm gonna spend whatever I want to here vibrationally. And I say, oh yeah, I can spend that. I could do that. I could do that. So I play money games. I visualize myself with like if I have a $100 bill, I'll visualize myself with the $100 bill and I'll look at my hands with it. And then I'll close my eyes and immediately imagine it being 4 $100 bills. And I did that to the point now that I even imagine myself going through my wallet and it's like all of the bills are 100 and it's like packed. Like my wallet is so packed with $100 bills that I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm like struggling to get a $100 bill because it's so many 100s. These are the visualization games that I play with myself. I imagine my PayPal having money in it. I visualize what it looks like when the payment comes in. I visualize myself going to the bank and pulling out $4,000. And this is the one key I will leave you guys with. If you stuck around with me for 11 minutes in the video, kudos to you, because this is the number one thing I want you guys to know about money. This shit is just numbers. It's just numbers and paper. If you have $400 in your bank account, just move the decimal. Make it 4,000. I do it all the time. Make it 4,000. If you only got $10 in your bank account, move the decimal point. Start realizing that these are just numbers. These people don't, if you had $1 million in the bank, you can't go pull out $1 million right now. I guarantee you cannot. Your money is being moved around. Your fiat is being moved around. So learn how to look at money for what it is. If you're trying to attract money, tangible money to you, let's focus on the value that you can offer to the world so that there's an even exchange of value and abundance. I spent the whole video talking about tangible money, and I'm going to end the video letting you guys know that at the end of the day, money is energy. What you put out of value, somebody is willing to pay you in a paper note. But that's not the only way that you can receive compensation or circulate your money and your energy. You can circulate money and energy by bartering with someone. I've done it before. Somebody built me a website and I did a service for them with their social media marketing. There was no physical money exchanged. It was only energy and value exchange. So learn how you can add value with a service or product and make it to where it's something that people will be more than willing to receive from you because they can't do it themselves, they don't feel like doing it, or it's of such value to them that they're willing to give you tangible physical money. Because I'm telling you, in a pandemic, there are people out here eating. People are out here like making money, like money, honey, like hand over fist. And they're doing it in an ethical way. They're not paying attention to what's going on in the world. They're actually sitting down, starting businesses, adding value to the world. This is how you create money in your life. This is how you create the energy of abundance. Add value. I'm going to leave you with this. Please hear me very clearly. If you work a 9 to 5, you clock in, kudos to you. I did it for many years. However, I am an entrepreneur, a spiritual entrepreneur. You cannot expect to be rich, wealthy, or be financially free by clocking into someone else's time clock. So what I would do if you are a person who has a 9 to 5, please in these times, focus on learning how to have a side hustle or how to manifest a different or another source of income. Because you do not want to be dependent upon someone giving you a paycheck when your family needs food or when you need to be able to have a medical situation happen. This is what my channel is dedicated to. It's dedicated to people understanding the power of your thoughts, the power of your word, the power of your mind. So I'll leave you with this. Money is energy. You can manifest it at the drop of a dime. And more importantly than money, Learn to give value to the world and ask your higher self to grant you ideas that you can go forward with, and you can be able to create a product or service, even if it's just on the side. So that if something happens with the government or jobs are not here or whatever, you still have money coming in. Build a platform. Develop, skills that you may need, that you need to progress in your future. Because I manifested a lot of money in the past 4 months, and I barely had to lift my finger. Because I understand universal law. So with that being said, like, comment, and share the video. If you have any questions, if you are looking to have a side hustle, let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you guys in the future. Bye. Have a good day, guys.